What's up, guys? The Iceman here, the man with the plan, the man with the knowledge, World Wide Web, baby. All right, Money in the Bank coming up in a couple weeks, and they have just announced that they're going to have a Money in the Bank ladder match for a briefcase, as well as the Money in the Bank ladder match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title. Now, this really changes a lot of scenarios. The WWE, of course, is hoping that Daniel Bryan would be ready um, for Money in the Bank. Obviously, he's not going to be. That's why they're having the ladder match for the title. And they're worried about SummerSlam as well. There's been a lot of rumors flying about, and again, these are rumors only. They're talking about having a major babyface win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank, move on to SummerSlam, and the idea was to have Brock Lesnar come in and defeat that babyface, become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and when Daniel Bryan comes back, they feud. And eventually, Daniel Bryan will again become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, because the WWE definitely plans to continue on with Bryan's movement as the champion. Now, with this situation, if the scenario is true, you look at the wrestlers, the stars that are involved in the Money in the Bank as baby faces. You have Sheamus, of course, John Cena. Now, do we consider Bray Wyatt a face or a heel? That's on the borderline. And we have Roman Reigns, which is interesting. If you check out the voting on who people think is going to win, a lot of people have Roman Reigns like at 52, 53%. And second is John Cena at like 20-something%. So now, here's my issue. I have no problem with Roman Reigns winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. I do believe it's early. I don't think he's ready for it. And how would it make him look to lose at the next pay-per-view to Brock Lesnar? Now, these are two big guys. This would just make Lesnar look like a superpower. And I think this would really hurt, Roman Reigns' image and his stature in the WWE. So, in my eyes, I don't think it would be Roman Reigns. Sheamus, I honestly just don't see Sheamus coming out on top. He really hasn't been pushed that much. He really hasn't done that much as of late. And I think for Sheamus to win wouldn't make any sense. We get to John Cena. Now, I have problems with this as well. They want to have a major babyface win the belt and then lose it at SummerSlam. First off, Cena wins it. He gets another title reign, under his belt. And it would be a very short one. And he's had a lot of short ones. If everybody, looks back and checks out his title reigns, except I believe for 1 year, like 11 months or whatever it was, have not been very long. So I see an issue there. Bray Wyatt. It would be the same thing as Roman Reigns. Why give it to Bray Wyatt only to lose to Brock Lesnar? And yes, people will say, well, it's Brock Lesnar. My problem with all of this is Brock Lesnar only comes around at certain big pay-per-views of the year. Yes, he is a big draw, without a doubt. But the WWE needs to establish their regular, everyday guys and get a couple of these guys and just shoot them up to stardom. And then we don't have to worry about the Brock Lesnars or the Undertakers or the Rocks coming back or even the Chris Jerichos coming back. I mean, these guys can carry the load. John Cena and Randy Orton have done it for a very long time. The fans, they really just don't want to see it, and that's unfortunate. I'm a Cena fan. I would love to see John Cena get a long title reign before the end of his career. I don't probably see it happening, but if Cena, say, were to win the belt at the ladder match, then I'd want to see somebody else other than Brock Lesnar face him at SummerSlam and defeat Cena. I mean, this is how you get over. This is what makes you big. So, I mean, it's a tough scenario for the WWE, and it's unfortunate too because they've had some really bad audience, very low audiences in a lot of their house shows. And except for Monday Night Raw this past week, which drew either 10 or 12,000, other than that, they were very low. And I don't know what you can actually blame it on. Is it the product of wrestling, or is it that there's less wrestling fans, or is it because there's really no competition to go up against the WWE like the WCW did back in the 90s, which made everybody fight to make each other better? I don't know. I don't have the answer. But I do know that Brock Lesnar will be a big draw for the WWE, but my question is, at whose expense? Because I see Brock Lesnar challenging, to me, either a heel or a face. It wouldn't really matter because it's Brock Lesnar. So, in my eyes, I'd rather see Randy Orton get the belt back at Money in the Bank and have Brock Lesnar beat him. And this way, Cena won't get another title reign under his belt, although Randy Orton will. But then Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns won't get a loss after being built up so high. I mean, I really don't have the answer to this. I'm sort of like been trying to figure it out, what the WWE might do. And in every scenario that I pick or try to, lay out, a lot of it just doesn't make any sense who really should win. And this is based on the fact only if they do have the plans for Brock Lesnar to come in at SummerSlam and win. So that, that's the big variable in all of this. But, I'm hoping things work out for the best for the WWE. I know that with the financial issues, the lower ratings, the lower attendance in the stands, it's just a bad time in the world of professional wrestling for the most part. And I do think that maybe Vince McMahon needs to make some on-air appearances to help boost the ratings. Whether or not he's, ready to do so or not, I think it's time. Because I do think that it's almost a full year. It will be at SummerSlam. That the corporate really has been involved in, just about everything going on in the WWE. And I'll be honest with you, I just think it's time for Stephanie and Triple H, as far as the corporate thing goes, to really go. But, I don't know. And then, honestly, I was thinking too as well with the stretcher match on Raw with Cena and Kane. I really don't know why this really was to come about, except for the fact that Cena was to be the added member to Money in the Bank. But could it be possible that Cena, is on the verge of winning the ladder match and maybe Kane interferes? That could be a possibility as well. So give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. Just curious what everybody thinks, because this is a situation that there's so many, you know, things that are really unsolved, and we really don't know. This is one of those pay-per-views, though. I will say this: it's not predictable. That's one of the things I do like, is watching a pay-per-view that I have no clue who's going to win. Peace out, everybody. See y'all soon.